Hi everyone, happy Easter and happy spring. Welcome to your March 2024 Astrological forecast. Before I begin, I would like to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for your likes and shares and your comments. And if you are new to my channel and you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, okay? It really helps it to grow. Also, I guess you guys have noticed that the weekly forecast has now become kind of like a daily forecast on the shorts section. And actually, I believe some people aren't aware that there aren't major aspects between the planets every single day. Okay, there are minor ones, but I only cover the major aspects. So if there isn't a post for that day, that's because there wasn't a major aspect on that day. Okay, but we're still calling it the weekly forecast, even though it's showing up daily in the shorts section. Okay, also, I am working on a video for Pluto, but YouTube, I believe, has recently changed some of their policies or regulations. And I have to kind of review them to make sure what I can say and what I can't say. Whatever, you know, Pluto is a pretty intense planet, and there's a little bit of seriousness to it. So I really would like to do it justice, but I don't want to offend anyone, okay? So now for this month's forecast here, okay? Well, the sun is obviously in Pisces, okay, up until the 19th when it moves into Aries on the 19th, okay? Mercury starts off in Pisces this month, but ends up in Aries on the 9th, okay? There's a new moon in Pisces on the 10th. Venus moves into Pisces on the 11th, and Mars moves into Pisces on the 22nd. Okay, up until that point, Venus is still in Aquarius up until the 11th, and Mars is still in Aquarius up until the 22nd. So you got the love planets still traveling together, as they will be when they enter Pisces, okay? And there is a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra on the 25th. So now for your forecast. Hi, Aquarius. So the big news for you, though, you know, is Mars is still in your sign, okay, up until the 22nd. You still have Mars in Aquarius, and Venus is still in your sign up until the 11th, okay? So milk it for all you can, okay? You still have a few days in March to be like very irresistible, okay? So, you know, Mars in your sign makes you very energetic in going after what it is that you want, whatever is personally important to you. So this is the time to make a lot of changes in your life, right? Even if it doesn't suit everyone else, you know, it's not suitable for everyone else, who cares? You know, this is your time to make these, you know, big kind of like decisions, but, you know, whatever. You have, right now, you have your own best interest at heart more than any other time. Okay, so this is the time to do stuff, right? But you know what? The sun is in Pisces up until the 19th in your second house of earned income. Money. Your money, how you earn your money, your possessions, your investments, your personal values, but also your valuables. This is also the house of hidden talents, but it's a money house, okay? So all these planets are in Pisces right now while you have Mars in your first house. So you're like a really good negotiator right now when it comes to money, you know, especially if it's regarding a fee, you know, or your wages or anything. Actually, I don't see anything here as far as career goes, but this is a money house, and the sun is here every time this year, same time every year, right? So this could be when you have to discuss finances with your employer, or if you're self-employed, you may need to change your fees or whatever, you know, but it's the same, the sun's here the same time each year, okay? So when Venus moves here on the 11th, Venus attracts all kinds of stuff, and it will attract money to you, okay? Or better terms, or just nice gifts. You're still on the receiving end of any kind of gift. Does not have to be a birthday, belated birthday gift, or anything like that. It could be a just because gift. But having Venus in your second house attracts really nice things to you. One of them being money, but also Venus related things like luxury items, like art, anything beautiful, whatever, even better terms for you, as far as money goes, how it comes and goes, or again, we're back to negotiating possibly. Okay, and Mars will move here on the 22nd, okay, making you even more energetic, more enthusiastic in not only just increasing your money, but possibly bringing in a new stream of income. Either you're creating it yourself, or there's just some way that you may possibly have a sideline, a side hustle, something or other that is bringing in a new source of income. And okay, there's a new moon here on the 10th in Pisces, which brings a new beginning to your finances, cash, how it's handled, how you're paid, how much you're paid, whatever. It's a good time to check your investments at this time, okay, to see, a lot of times I do mention collectibles when it comes to the second house, okay, and you also have Neptune, which has been transiting here for a really long time, and it has been giving you a bit of a fog when it comes to your finances, okay. Maybe not clearly understanding, taxes maybe that are being taken out of, your paycheck or something or other. But you feel you have a lot of times an uneasy feeling that something is not right within your finances. But it could also be in your possessions, okay? It's a good idea to check to make sure all your stuff is still there, okay? Saturn is here right now, and Saturn in the second house really restricts and limits money in some way or other. You have a limited amount of money, or a source of income may dry up even. A lot of times people end up like, I guess, like collecting unemployment is what we have here in the States. I'm not sure about anywhere else around the world. I believe it's called the dole or whatever in England. But anyway, something like that, which is good that you have still some kind of income coming in, or wherever it is, if you do work for someone else, there's a freeze on raises or of any kind of increase. You know what I mean? There's just like it just limits you. That's all. Okay, so this new moon though on the 10th could bring like some kind of relief from that, some kind of new source of income, or again, I'm going to go back to your valuables to check to make sure that they're there, but also check on their value. A lot of times, especially if you collect collectibles, but if you have something that you've invested in, that you've had for like forever, it's a good idea, just out of curiosity, to see how much it's worth. Okay, you'd be surprised what some things that you find are trivial, something that you just like to look at, you had as a kid, and you saved it. You'd be surprised what some of these things go for nowadays. Okay, so anyways, so then the sun moves into Aries on the 19th, into your third house of your everyday life, the people and places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day. This is like going to the bank, the post office, the gas station, the grocery store, so you have a little bit more contact at this time with like your neighbors, because this is your neighborhood, but it also governs your neighbors, your siblings and cousins. This is short distance travel and every form of communication. This is text message, email, regular postal mail, voicemail, everything, okay? So there's an increase here, especially like with Mercury here from the 9th on. You may end up doing an awful lot of running around your own neighborhood, even if it's just to do some shopping. Possibly, you may find that you have more contact with like your siblings or even your neighbors at this time, and you could see like an increase in your regular postal mail even. And you may take some kind of little trip, you know, could be possibly even planning some kind of family reunion. Either it's going to occur at your home or someone else's. So it could be like short distance travel, something or other. But you know, there is a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra in your 9th house, okay? It's also a travel house. The 9th house is directly across from your 3rd house of Aries, okay? So an eclipse causes whatever effects that the full moon have at this time to last a little bit longer because it's energized by the eclipse, right? So 9th house is long distance travel and communications. It's an internet house. Both the 3rd and 9th are internet houses, okay? This is, you could actually be online even a lot more than you normally are when the sun is in Aries, and especially with Mercury here, just really a lot of communications online. So around the 25th, you could receive some kind of long distance phone call or even a letter in the mail. Could be regarding anything. The 9th house is legal matters. It's also higher learning. If you were planning on taking a class or if you teach a class, something could be changing with that as far as the plans to start, when to start. But also, if you are learning something online, maybe you signed up for a class and you were told that it was filled. There wasn't any room for you, but all of a sudden around this full moon, something could open up. Okay. Also, you could have a little bit of a disagreement, possibly with a neighbor or someone that you just see like throughout the normal course of your day. Okay. This could even be while driving, you know, could be something like that where somebody just flips you off, whatever. But as far as the disagreement goes, it could be because you have completely different views and opinions than the person you're talking to. You know, if this is regarding family and you are thrown together with them for some reason or other, like a family reunion, which could be coming up, okay, you might want to keep this in mind that this person just tends to bait you because they know that you don't agree with their like political views or their religious or spiritual beliefs or anything like that, okay? So it could just be something like that. So just keep that in mind, okay? So, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aquarius on the 7th and 8th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Leo, and those dates are the 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 15th, 16th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for money is the 9th, 10th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. The best time for your career is the 1st, 2nd, 27th, 28th, and 29th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 11th, 12th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for March. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. See you then. Goodbye.